There. Hello and welcome back, everybody. I am a little bit sick today. I'm not sick, I have allergies. So I'm a little with a little headache.
Don't worry.
So,
Don't
so
worry.
let's, yeah, thank you. So let's continue with a strategy plus. Okay, let me see, Araceli, can you read this, please?
As a matter of fact,
Yes. Can you read, please, Liliana?
Uh, as a matter of fact, I just had an offer.
There, Diana, can you read the next one, please? Please.
You can use as a matter of fact or in fact to give new information that you want to emphasize.
There you go. So what is the expressions for? What are the expressions for this? Matter of fact or in fact? What are they for?
To give new information.
New information to emphasize. Information to emphasize. So to highlight important information. Hello, mister. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm great.
Excellent, Eduardo. Leslie's here, finally. Oh, she's logging in. All right, guys, let's continue with, you can also correct this. Can you please read, Eduardo?
What do you say, teacher?
Okay, Leslie, can you read, please? Can you read this?
You can also correct what someone assumes or expects.
Yes, Leslie, can you read this, please?
There's a real shortage of science teachers, so in fact, teaching might be a good choice.
Great, so here we have what these expressions mean. Matter of fact or in fact is information emphasized or correct assumptions. Correct in the means that correcting assumptions to make something clear. So what is this person doing right here? Right here, what is that person doing? Is it emphasizing information or correcting assumptions?
emphasize.
Let's take a look at the text, the story. This isn't the story. So let's look for this. In fact, teaching might be a good choice. It's in your book. Right here. Can you find it? It's right here. And the expression, in fact. So what is he doing? Is he emphasizing important information or is he correcting an assumption?
Emphasizing.
Let's take a look at this. I don't know if they need teachers.
It's new information.
It's not new information. He is correcting her assumption. He is making something clear because she doesn't know. Tori says, you know, the girl says, I don't know if they need teachers. So he says, oh, in fact, so let's make it clear. Yeah, let me tell you the good information. Teaching might be a good choice for you because there's a real shortage of science teachers. So this is the new information. So this will be actually correcting assumptions. Is that okay, guys?
Yes.
I'm sorry?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So let's continue. There, match each question with 2 answers. Write the letters A to F and then listen and check. So please, let's do the first one. Okay, the very first one. Can you read, please, Liliana?
Have you decided what your next career move will be?
Yeah, can you repeat with me? Have you decided?
Have you decided?
Decided, yes, decided.
Decided. Have you
What your
decided
next career move will be?
what your next career move will be?
Yes, so we have 6 possible answers, A, B, C, D, E, or F. So let's check. Do you think it's the first one, A? I don't think so. Is that correct? Is that a good answer for this question?
No.
Maybe.
No.
No, it doesn't sound right. Why? Because here we have you decided? And
Yeah.
this is, I don't think, it doesn't, the tenses don't make sense.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that might not be it. So
Answer C.
Letter
C?
B.
Maybe.
Letter C. C.
May.
Yes, I have. There you go. Look, now that makes sense. So that's a possible answer right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, continue, complete all of them. And then in 1 minute, you guys will compare answers, okay? How are you doing, guys? Are you finished?
Yes.
Yes.
Please compare your answers.
Okay. The number 1, I have the letter C and the letter F.
Me too. I have the same.
Okay. If we read it, it's like, have you decided what your next career move will be? Yes, yeah, I have. As a matter of fact, I'm planning on going into engineering. And the letter F, no, I haven't. In fact, I probably should start thinking about that. And the number 2, do you know anyone who has had second thoughts about their job or careers? I have little E and B. That's correct. Anyone have that letters?
I wrote F, E, and the last, I don't have the last answer yet.
In the number 2, I have B and E.
Yeah, B and E. Mhm. Um, and then number 3, do you think some people still expect to stay in the same job all their lives? Well, I put the letter A and D.
Me
That's
too.
correct. Yeah. Okay.
All right, guys, did you hear the answers?
Teacher, I'm sorry, I didn't understand the instructions, but I corrected the questions. I
Okay,
completed. I completed.
so what is the answer or what are the answers for number 1?
Letter C and F.
E,
C. C and F.
C, and F?
Yes.
Okay. C and F. What about number 2?
B
D.
and E.
E, and number 3?
A and D.
A and B. E. There you go. Oh my gosh. That was a good whistle. Okay. Let's continue. But first, do you have any questions?
No, it's okay.
No.
No? Okay. So in that case, have you decided what your next career move will be? Do you know anyone who has second thoughts about their job or career? Do you think some people still expect to stay in the same job all their lives? Ask and answer the questions with a classmate. Use the new expressions. Seriously, obviously, clearly, luckily, unfortunately, interestingly enough, or not surprisingly. You also have the responses, in fact, or as a matter of fact. So let me take a picture of the screen so you can see it in the WhatsApp group. Okay. Let me put it in the WhatsApp group. Okay, it's there. Now let's go in sessions. Please ask and answer the questions with a classmate. But please, let me see. Dayana and Liliana, please stay. Don't go. Ismael, Leslie, Araceli, and Eduardo, please go to your rooms. All right. Ismael and Leslie, please go to your rooms. Very good, Ismael. Thank you. Okay. Please, Diana and Liliana, go ahead. Ask and answer, and you can share your screen now.
Diana, have you decided what your next career move will be?
Um, yeah, I have asked a mother. In fact, I'm planning on going into engineer or something like computers, technology, something like that.
Oh, it's interesting.
Yes. And you?
In my case, I have decided my next career. Well, uh, I want to study a degree, a master in education. I want to study this a master, education master.
Okay.
But I want to finish this course.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
okay. It's a good idea.
Thank
Okay. Do you know anyone who has had second thoughts about their job or career?
you. Yes. I know. I know anyone. My brother studied engineer, but he wanted to study physical education, but he decided to study um, engineer, electronic engineer. Fortunately, he decided on time.
Actually, I think it's the same with my brother, but in a different career.
Okay.
So he wanted to study something like design, but in computers. And but then uh, finally he decided to start an engineer for technology for computers. Something like I want to study.
Oh, okay.
Do you think some people still expect to stay in the same job all their lives?
Yes. Um, Several people expect to stay in the same job all their lives because it is synonym of um, establish, economy establish, um, and you?
Actually, I think the same uh, because I know most of the people that are working the same job because maybe for the atmosphere of the work, that's one of the fact that they don't want to go.
Okay, but if you have if you stay in the same job, you are you are gar- guarantee of the salary, uh, guarantee of benefits, and you are established.
Yes, maybe that's one of the things.
Thank you very much, ladies. Thank you very much, guys. Did everybody finish okay? I hope so. Do you have any questions?
No.
Very good. Now, in the next activity, it's a listening activity, but first, strategies changing careers. Araceli, can you please read the instructions?
Of course. Circle the best expression to complete the conversation. Then listen and check your answers. Practice in group of 3.
There. So circle the best expression. So here on this example, on this sentence, we have here this in bold, these expressions right there. So there are 2 different expressions. We have either obviously or oddly enough. So what you need to do is read a full sentence, complete sentence, and then decide what is the correct expression. Is it obviously or oddly enough? For that, you need to read the context. A higher salary is one reason. So a higher salary, is it an obvious thing or a strange enough thing?
Obviously.
It will be
Obviously.
obviously, right? Yeah, so oddly enough is not good for this. So it will be obviously. There you go. Continue, please, with all of them. Yes, in 1 minute, you will compare answers and then we check answers, okay?
I wonder why people.
There is. How are you guys doing? Are you finished? I think that's unknown. Not yet? Okay, continue. Hi, guys.
Hi, teacher.
Are you finished?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Please compare your answers.
I wonder why people change careers. Well, obviously, a higher salary is one reason. Yeah.
Yes.
Luckily, I have a pretty job, a pretty good salary. So, uh, what if your job isn't very rewarding? In a fact, that's correct.
In fact, I underline in fact.
In fact, that happened to a friend of mine, and he quit his job. Fortunately, it worked out for him.
Okay.
Someone have another or different answer?
No, I had the same answer.
Okay. Someone want to read another Conversation. Okay. And not surprisingly, people just get bored. That's true.
Okay.
Clearly, clearly, you don't want to be stuck in a job that's not challenging. And oddly enough, it's a good way to get another experience. And yeah, okay, I am a little confused in that one. Maybe it's in a fact, but I'm not sure. Mm, Interestingly enough, I read an article that says there's been no more job for life. I saw that too. Seriously? Maybe I'm not sure about that one. Well, I'll be changing jobs for more. We'll all be changing jobs, and strangely enough, going back to school.
All right.
That's
Now what you're going to do is listen and check your answers.
I wonder why people change careers.
Well, obviously, a higher salary is one reason.
Yeah. Luckily, I have a pretty good salary, so...
What if your job isn't very rewarding? In fact, that happened to a friend of mine, and he quit his job. Fortunately, it worked out for him.
And not surprisingly, people just get bored.
That's true. Clearly, you don't want to be stuck in a job that's not challenging.
And in fact, it's a good way to get other experience.
Interestingly enough, I read an article that said there'll be no more jobs for life.
I saw that too, as a matter of fact. We'll all be changing jobs and, more importantly, going back to school.
Okay, guys, did you catch the answers?
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, so on the second line, Pam,
Luckily.
luckily. Next,
In fact.
In fact,
fact. Next,
fortunately,
Fortunately.
next,
not
Not
surprisingly,
surprisingly.
not surprisingly. Next,
Clearly.
clearly. Next,
In fact.
in
And in
fact,
fact,
fact. Yeah. Next,
interestingly enough,
enough,
and next,
as a matter of fact,
and the last one,
more
more
important.
importantly,
more importantly. Very good. Thank you very much, guys. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, so agree on 6 good reasons to change careers. What are good reasons not to change careers? Make a list of your ideas. So we have here an example here, reasons to change careers. It's not rewarding enough. Reasons not to change careers. We have another example right here. Can you please read, Diana?
It's not rewarding enough. Oh, okay. Well, one reason will be because you're bored with the career you have. Obviously, if your job not rewarding enough, you get tired of being and
So what you have to do is think of reasons to change careers and reasons not to change careers. So 6 good reasons to change careers. Let's do it again in teams. Let's do it in teams of 3. And you have only 2 minutes, guys. There you go. Go ahead, go to your rooms so you can work as a team. You need to come up with 6 reasons in only 2 minutes, please.
No.
Yes.
Okay, well, share whatever you have. Okay, everybody share with everybody all the things you have. So who wants to be first? I have in my list Liliana, Eduardo, Leslie, Araceli, Diana, and Ismael. Who wants to go first, please?
You become bored.
That's a good reason to change career or not to change career.
To change career.
Change your career. Okay, can you give a complete sentence? No?
No.
For example, you can say, I think, I feel, in my opinion, I believe that a good reason to change your career is if you get bored with your job. Yeah, does that sound a bit more complete?
Yes.
Try it.
So a good reason to change a career.
Yeah.
Is when you get bored.
With your job.
With your job.
Yes, bored.
Bored.
You get bored, yes. All right, yeah, I agree. Thank you, Leslie. Somebody else besides Leslie?
Teacher.
Yes.
In fact, a good reason to change career is if it doesn't have enough lateral field.
Enough what?
It doesn't have. Doesn't have enough lateral field. Companies or
Enough lateral fields. Okay, I think I'm actually not sure if there is another way to say it. It sounds good. So you mean you want to expand to another field? Yes, you want to work in other departments per se. And your company doesn't have it, so you might want to change careers.
Okay.
No, I'm saying your sentence is good. I think your sentence is good. I can't think of another way to say it, so perfect. Thank you, Liliana. Thank you very much. Somebody else, please. Okay, let's go with Diana, please. Tell us your opinion.
One of the reasons to change a career,
Yes.
maybe it's because I want a new experience.
Yes.
Or meet new people, like different.
That is one very good one of the main reasons why people change careers, Diana. Yes. So thank you very much. Let's go with Eduardo, please. Eduardo, give us something. Nothing, Eduardo? Is Eduardo here? Yeah, he's here. Let's see, Araceli, do you have something?
Yes, teacher. Well, in my case, one of my reasons that I want to change a new career is to get new challenge or new skills and get new offers.
Very good.
Okay, that is a three option or three reason, but yes, that's
Yeah,
my reason.
that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Okay, thank you very much, Araceli. Ismael, do you have something, Ismael?
You can try new things.
Try new things, basically the same as Diana and one of Araceli's. Thank you very much, mister. Thank you. Eduardo, are you there? I think he's not here. So let's move on. All right, guys, please close your books. No books. If you have your books open, please close them. Let's begin with the next lesson.
I close.
Excellent. Books closed. There. Diana, can you read, please?
Ace that interview.
Ace that
Lesson-
interview.
Lesson D,
lesson
ace that
D.
interview.
What do you see in the picture?
People in an interview
People?
or
People.
a girl.
No, just people.
People.
People,
in a-
not
in a-
people.
Okay,
People.
people in an interview.
People, no, and people, no. People is a plural expression, so it can be with a. You can say some. You can say a few, a couple, but
Okay.
not a, not singular, okay?
Okay.
So a is for singular, and here we have one and two persons. So a, it doesn't work, okay? So people in an interview. Yes, very good. What do you see here? The same, correct? An interview. Yes? Who wants the interview? The people or the girl? Who wants the job?
The girl.
The girl, yes. What happens at a job interview? The employers, right? The employers ask questions, correct? Right?
Right.
So the employers ask a couple of questions, many questions, or a lot of questions. What do you think?
A couple.
A couple of questions
Many
only?
questions. Many questions.
Right? Many questions. That's right. Now, for the next one is, what do you see here? What do you do in a job interview?
You answering the questions.
You answer the questions, right? Very good. That is correct. You answer the questions. And again, with the interviews, can you ask questions?
Of course, yes.
Awesome, that's great. What questions can you ask?
Personal
Some about
questions.
schedules. No, well, yes, personal
schedule.
and schedules and disponibility and
Availability.
salary, especially, yeah,
Availability.
that one, yeah,
Availability, yes.
availability, and okay, the another one is about the job. You know what's gonna be my activities.
Nice, very good, Araceli. Sounds like you have experience at a job interview.
Of course, yes.
All right, What shouldn't you ask? What is not a good idea to ask at a job interview?
Maybe about the salary, because
Really?
maybe it just doesn't sound so interesting how much I gonna gain. So maybe that question about the salary maybe could be the last one. So
Maybe, that's
yes,
right.
yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
I, yeah.
Yes, yes. All right, good. Now let's see, Liliana. No? Leslie?
Which of these are good questions for a candidate or to ask at a job interview? Which are not? Why?
All right, so here you have 6 different questions. Now, of these questions, which are good to ask at a job interview and which are not? What do you think? Let's go for the first one. A, yes or no? What do you think?
Oh yes, yeah.
Yes.
How fit
Yeah.
into the company structure? Yes. Yeah.
What
That's
about
a good
B?
one.
Yes or no? Continue with the rest. Don't open your books. Only look at the computer, read, and let's check. Okay.
What opportunities are there to get training? Well, maybe that one the company gives you. It depends on what position you are. So yes.
Yeah.
What projects are you currently works on? Okay, this depends too, because yeah, for example, in my position, I am uh, quality auditor. So in this position, I don't have enough projects to do. So yeah, it depends what position you are. Can I work from home? Well, the teacher is work from the home, right? Well, it depends too. Maybe from the office, when you are when you are at some administration or something. Yes, maybe. How is performance reviewer? Teacher, I can. I don't know what is a reviewer, but yes.
I think teacher isn't here. He's not here.
I
Reformat.
can see the last. Yeah, someone read the last question because I can see the picture.
You know. Mm, meaning
The
oh,
last question say, how much vacation will I get?
Can you repeat it, please?
How much vacation will I get?
Well, it depends. It's by years. You stay there. For example, for the first year, you can have 6 years of vacation. Uh, After 2 years to stay in the company, they can give you 10 years, I guess. And then it depends of the years. After 5 years, you can have maybe I think it's 15 years of vacation. Yeah, something like that. So it depends Well, how many years did you stay in the company?
But this question is incorrect to ask in the interview.
Yes.
Maybe, but it's weird when you ask him. So because maybe you have experience from the another company and you know it in another company, maybe you have one year there and you have 6 days of vacation. So maybe yes, it depends, but yeah, it depends. I'm not sure about that. I don't ask about my vacation when I go to the interview. So yeah, because that's the time of vacation coming in the law of ley del trabajo. Yeah, is there? I don't remember what article, but yes, and the Mexican lawyers, something like that. They describe you how many vacation uh, you can have in that company. So yeah, it depends. And in my opinion, it's no appropriate. So I don't know. It depends if you want it.
Hi guys.
I found about
No.
review.
My internet got disconnected for a minute. So where were we?
Performance review. What meaning?
So what do you have for A? It's a good question, right? What about B? Yes or no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
Maybe?
good question.
What
Yeah. What
opportunities
about
are there
C?
to get training? Yeah.
What projects you currently work? Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah.
What about D?
Well, depend
No.
what position you are or you want to
Only
apply
during the
because
pandemic is
yeah, for that reason.
On the pandemic? What about E?
No.
No? And F?
no. Home
No?
vacation. No.
Okay, there you go. Now on the next, here we have a slide about an article, career help. What questions should I ask at a job interview? So look at this person is at a job interview, right? So of these questions that he can ask, we just said that A is a good question, B and C and D, but you're saying that E and F are not good questions, correct? Those are your opinions, right?
Right.
Okay, now according, this is the complete article. Right here, we have a lot of paragraphs, 10 paragraphs. Now let's focus on this. What do you see here? A job interview. And what is he doing? He is asking a question. Is this question good or bad, do you think?
It's bad.
Bad,
bad.
definitely bad.
But
Yeah, that's not a good question. Yeah, I know. All right, the next thing I want you to focus on is this. Focus on this. Now, please, Eduardo, are you back? No? Diana, can you read, please?
what question should I ask at a job interview?
No.
Reading trip?
Yes.
Okay. Writers use this instead of it or that when they focus on something important. See paragraph 5 and 8.
Yes. So when you want to focus on something important, use this instead of it or that. So that's to emphasize. Now, according to the article, this article, the one I just showed you, according to the article, what is the most difficult interview question of all? You have 1 minute to find the answer and highlight the answer, something like this, highlight it, okay? Wherever the answer is, only highlight it. And you only have 1 minute. Are you ready? No books. So wait for me to give you the article, yeah? And there's the article, and there goes 1 minute. What is the most difficult interview question of all? You have 10 seconds to find, there you go, that's correct. Who found the answer? Very good, Leslie, thank you very much. Now, let's go for the next question. And again, 1 minute. Okay, next question. According to the article, what do employers need? 1 minute on the clock, go. Very good, Leslie. Employers need evidence that you're interested in the position. Very good. Next question. According to the article, what people do employers want? Is that Diana? There you go. Liliana has the correct answer. So, what people do employers want? Let me check this. Okay, right there. Employers want people who care about the company as a whole, not just about their own paycheck. That is the correct answer. Let me see. 1 more minute for the next question. According to the article, what will benefit a company? 1 minute on the clock, go. Yes, very good. Okay. So what will benefit a company? Your desire to acquire skills and knowledge. Yes. Actually, the short answer will be your skills and knowledge. That's the answer. Your skills and knowledge will benefit a company. All right, next question. According to the article, what do you have to focus on first? You have 30 seconds for this. Go ahead. What was that, Liliana? Oh. All right, time's up. So what's the answer? What do you have to focus on first? Focus on getting offered the job first. There is the answer. Okay. The last question. What questions should you avoid? You have 30 seconds for this. Only 30 seconds, okay? Go. Yes. There. The blue one is correct, but the blue one is missing something. And the yellow is covering more. Let me check who's yellow. Liliana, you have a bit better? Yes. Do I have to work overtime or can I listen to music and work? Those are the questions you should avoid at a job interview. Okay. Now, which of these questions, I'm sorry, not this. These questions fit in this article. You have 6 questions and you have 6 spaces. What you have to do is open your books. Where's the page? What page is it, Diana? 48. Page 48, please.
Okay.
Open your books on page 48. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There you go. And go ahead and work on it. Where do these questions go? We have questions A, B, C, D, E, and F, and we have spaces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Go ahead, complete the activity, and we'll talk about it in a minute, okay? How are you doing, guys? Are you doing okay? Okay, I guess you're working. I'll give you 1 more minute.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, now let's go for number 1. What do you guys have for number 1? Number 1 will be letter, oh my goodness, C. What projects are you currently working? What about next? Number 2. What do you have number 2, guys?
A.
A, that's correct. How does the position fit into the company's structure? Okay. Number 3. What's number 3? That will be letter B. What opportunities are there to get training? What do you have for number 4? Paragraph 6.
D.
It will be letter E.
E.
How is performance reviewed? What about 5? Space 5, paragraph 8. What do you have for that one?
F.
F, very good. So how much vacation will I get? And the last one, number 6. What question is that?
D.
D. Can I work from home? Write the correct questions in your books, please. And let's continue. Let's check some new vocabulary. All right. In the article, the first word I am going to highlight is submitting. The next word will be landed, rehearse, trip up, willing, accountable, and overtime. So look at these questions right there. Please highlight them in your book. Mark them, circle them, underline them, whatever you want to do, go ahead and mark them or your book, please. Are you finished?
No.
Okay. Are you ready? The words
Yes.
are ace, submitting, landed, rehearsed, trip up, willing, accountable, and overtime. Now, I have some images right here that will match this new vocabulary, and I also have some definitions. What you have to do is connect them. For example, what is ace? What image will be ace? And what definition is it? Okay, ace will be this guy. And what does ace mean? Ace means master. Become good, really good at something. Okay? Continue with the rest. Submitting, landed, rehearsed, and everything else in only 1 minute. And 1 minute on the clock. Go.
Teacher, we're going to mark. We're going to match here. We're going to
If
mark
you
it.
can. Yeah, if you can, yes, please. Very good. You have 5 seconds. Okay, time's up. Now let's check the next one, submitting. What's submitting for you? Okay, submitting will be this picture right here. And what is the definition? To present for the approval or consideration. What about landed? What does landed mean? What is that thing? Okay, the image I have is right there. But what does it mean? It means catch or gain. But what does catch or gain mean on this particular picture? The job. It's in the article. Landed the job. So you catch the job or you gain the job. Yes, you found a job, you got a job. What does rehearsed mean? Rehearsed mean this picture. And what is that picture? Practice. What about the next one? Trip up. That's easy, guys. Trip up right there. And what is the definition? Make or cause someone to make a mistake. Willing. What is willing? Willing is consenting to do something or accepting doing something. A job, a project, a favor. You're willing, you are accepting to do the thing, the favor. Accountable. What is accountable? Accountable will be responsible. And over time, somebody put here working more before or after the regular schedule. What is the picture? Picture will be this one, and that will be connected to the same one that it was previously connected. So there are your answers. If you need to write them, please go ahead, write them. If not, let's continue with the next activity. Are you ready? Yes? Okay. What do you think of the article? It's missing a you. What do you think of the article? Is it good? Do you agree with it? Why? So let's begin, guys. First question. Let's begin. First question. What do you think of the article, guys?
I think it's a good article. Well, in my case, yes, I know with something information about this because I go into the interviews some of the time. So yes, I know with some what kind of question I need to ask. So,
Yeah.
but some of this it's a good information, you know, because it's new knowledge, new words for me. So yeah, it's welcome for me.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Is the article good?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Do you agree with it?
yes, I agree with that.
Why?
Why? Because help me what kind of question I can ask in the interview.
Very good. Thank you. So next. Now read the sentences below and underline the sentences in the article that they paraphrase. So number one, you need to prepare not just to answer questions, but to ask questions too. Now, this is in the article, but where in the article? This is the article right there. Now, where is this question, this sentence? you need to prepare not just to answer questions, but to ask questions too. Can you find it? It's right here. Have you prepared for the most difficult interview question of all? Have you prepared the most difficult question? So you have to ask questions. Okay, next, number 2. Can you read Araceli number 2, please?
Interviewers shouldn't make a mistake when answering this question.
Okay, where is that in the article? Find it and then highlight it, please. Very good, Leslie. That's correct. That's where it is. That's good. Let's go for the next one, number 3. Workers who are able to deal with difficult problems are extremely valuable. Where is that? Okay, let's check the answer. And the answer is right there. Very good. So managers spend most of their time worrying, Cecily. Clearly, an employee who takes that stress away is like gold to them. Very good. Next question, number 4. It demonstrates you're willing to learn new skills to make the company more successful. Where is that? Okay, let's check the answer. Right there, that is correct. This shows your desire to acquire skills and knowledge that will benefit the company. Next, number 5. Asking this question shows you see the benefit of getting useful feedback. Where is this? Let's check it out. Right there, this question demonstrates that you appreciate the importance of being accountable, meeting deadlines and targets. Very good, guys. Next, and last question. I'm sorry, sentence. Make sure you don't give the impression that you won't be dedicated to your work. Where is that? Okay, let's see. Perfect. Very good, well done. And we're finished with this. Thank you very much, guys. Now, which parts of the article did you find most useful? Which questions have you asked at an interview? What other questions should you ask? Now, I'm gonna send you this picture right here. Ask and answer the questions with the classmates. What questions? These questions. 1, 2, 3. They are in your book, but I'm gonna send you this slide. Now, the homework will be, you need to contact one of your classmates, whoever you want. And you need to ask and answer the questions with a person, with a classmate, and record the conversation and send it to the WhatsApp group. Does that make sense? Guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, teacher.
So we're
Also-
going to record the 3 questions.
I'm gonna give you an example. You can do it in the group, and anybody can answer, but I'd appreciate it if you be specific. For example, there, Araceli, for example, Araceli, which part of the article did you find most useful? And there, I sent it to the WhatsApp group.
Oh, yeah, okay, I got it. So the recording is gonna be on the WhatsApp group, right?
Yes, yes, and then
Okay.
I appreciate it if you ask for a classmate specifically. So that classmate has to answer the question. Please, Araceli, can you record your answer and send it to us, please?
Yes.
But
So,
you don't have to right now. It's okay. You
Yeah.
can do it later.
So-
okay?
okay, but we're going to choose some of my classmates. For example, if I talk with Diana, so I don't know, in another conversation on WhatsApp. So Diana, what if you and
Well,
me,
the
we
teams will be like this. Araceli as Diana. Araceli and Diana are team 1. Leslie and Liliana are team
Yeah.
2. Okay?
Okay, that's right. Okay.
There you go. All right. Thank you very
Diana,
much.
are you
ladies.
okay? Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, teacher.
Diana and Araceli, right?
Yeah.
Diana, Araceli, and Leslie and Liliana. There, I got it. Thank you very much.
Teacher,
How was-
excuse me.
Thank you, teacher.
Yeah.
Where are the questions? In what page?
In the WhatsApp group.
I can find them.
In the WhatsApp group.
It's a 49.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
49.
49 on the
49,
WhatsApp group,
Thank you.
the teacher. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
And-
okay, thank you.
And we're finished for today. How was the class?
Excellent, teacher. I learned new words and definition, obviously. Oh, yeah, was good.
It was good. Thank you very much, Araceli. Liliana, Diana, Leslie, what do you think of the class?
Good.
Yes.
Did you learn something new
Was
today?
interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, how to stay in a class in my cell phone.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that, Diana?
I learned that how to use my cell phone in a class.
You learned how to use your cell phone in your class.
Today I don't take the class on my laptop.
Okay, I understand. Okay. All right, Diana. Are there any questions, guys?
No.
No, teacher.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a great afternoon. I will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye,
See you
guys.
tomorrow, teacher.
See you
Bye.
tomorrow, teacher. Thank you.
Bye, guys. Bye.